Hey guys, Mars here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and so we just got the 100th LR in Dokkan Battle with the Tech, Goku and Gohan card. So I thought now would be a great time to drop the 200% leader skill video for the first summonable LR, which was the INT LR Gohan. So, funnily enough, despite him being the first summonable LR, I only pulled the last copy to rainbow him from this LR banner. I had him at 90%, I think I had him at 79% for ages, and I only got the third dupe not that long ago. So he is a recent rainbow full level 10 links unit for me. Obviously he is an LR that has an easy A, and he's pretty notorious for his easy A being considered pretty underwhelming by a lot of people. So if we look at his details for his super attacks, he raises defense for 1 turn and does mega colossal damage on his 12 key, and then he greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn and does mega colossal damage on his 18 key. So he does mega colossal on both, which is pretty good, and then he does greatly raise attack on the 18 keys. Obviously the 18 key still is going to hit harder. And then when we look at his passive, he has defense 58%, then he gets an additional defense 58% when performing a super attack, attack 18% per key sphere obtained, and he gets an additional 1 key per key sphere obtained. I believe he was the first unit to have that, but obviously as an LR it's a very good thing to have, right? Make it easier to get that 18 key super. But you can see, like, even as an easy A LR, it's a very bare bones passive. Just a little bit of defense, more on super, and then obviously he is a nuking style unit. So running him here on the 200% team, let us go ahead and do this. Should drop down some of these purple orbs. So we can get 5 orbs here. What is his start of turn defense? So his start of turn defense is only 114k. But obviously he is going to be raising defense on super. He is also going to be getting that 58% extra buff as well. So he's probably going to be around about 200k, which is not exactly it's not exactly impressive. So the thing about this guy, for the longest time, people it's kind of spawned a meme, right? Because for the longest time, people were saying that when it came to LR Gohan getting his easy A, people were like, oh, they just need to give him defense and then it'll be really, really good. And so then he got his easy A, and basically all they did was give him extra defense, and yeah, he became very underwhelming to a lot of people. So 5.1 million attack stat. We get the crit, so we take him out here. We did only pick up 5 orbs, so 5 million attack stat off of that with no support on the rotation is definitely not the worst thing in the world. But we need to start getting some of these units floated off here. I did have Goku dodge twice on the first turn, so he does have decent start of turn defense here, 200k. Obviously not great if we end up getting super attacked in slot 1, but let's do this, and then can we create like a string of orbs? We could do this. Connect up all these STR ones here. So if we don't take out this Vegeta, 6.2 million though from my Goku. He's getting the support from the Xeno Goku, but mine has 2 dupes. Like I say, he dodged twice on the previous turn. Can we dodge this? No dodge. He got attacked twice and dodged both last time, both normal attacks. So then of course we eat the super, but we didn't take a lot of damage from it, so it's fine. And then Xeno Goku at the end. Didn't get enough ki to super. I wanted to try and sort out those orbs ready for... Okay, well, never mind. Trunks just going to triple super. So, going to get the 2 LR Gohans together, the AGL one and the INT one. And then we should be looking pretty good. Because obviously the INT one wants to be raising defense before he's taking any hits. So he is more of a slot 2 unit, because obviously he raises defense on super and gets that 58% from his passive, so you don't really want him to be taking a bunch of hits before he gets that. So still got no support on the rotation. Got 5 out of the 7 links active. There's no one on this particular team build that has Gaze of Respect, which is 10% extra attack and defense. So I'm missing out on a little bit of his full potential. But in terms of this team, for like the Goku family team, I guess you could bring the AGL Kid Gohan, who obviously is a very good choice for the team, right? He's very good defensive support. He does have Gaze of Respect, but he's only a defensive support. I wanted to bring a bunch of attack and defense supports, see if we could get some decent numbers out of this Gohan. So with one extra orb picked up, and then obviously we got the link set with the AGL Gohan, we're up to almost a 6 million attack stat, which, considering he is a nuking style unit, like 6 orbs is not a huge amount, right? There's a lot of nuking type units that definitely need more orbs than that if they want to look even remotely impressive. So it's not too bad, but the biggest problem is, like, his defense isn't even really that great, right? Like, they added this defense to him, but it's not exactly the craziest amount, right? So they ate a super last turn, Goku and Gohan, so their defense is lowered, so we might as well go ahead and do this. Can finally get this Trunks floated off, because of course he is a 40% support for hybrids. So I think this next turn is actually the first turn where we're actually going to have attack support for this Gohan on the rotation, because I think both previous turns we had one of the Goku and Gohans, didn't we? So this is going to be first proper supported turn here with the Xeno Goku. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so how do we get the most orbs here? We need to try and get... I need the top to move a little bit if possible. I mean, it did a little bit, but it's 5 and that's 5. So this is always the problem when it comes to nuking style units, right? Is the fact that you are very much reliant on getting these orbs. And you don't want to be bringing orb changing items into difficult content. So let's see what we can get here. So 40% attack support. Only 5 orbs again. But I mean, the thing is, when it comes to these showcases, obviously you want to show off the unit at their full potential, try and show like the limits of what they can do. But at the same time, like, if you take this unit into an event yourself, it's very possible that you can only ever pick up 5 or less orbs. So obviously it is a realistic showing, because like I said, you're not going to be taking units into like difficult content like this and bringing nuking style items. Now I say that, but I have actually brought one for this showcase, because of course I would like to end it off with like a big attack and see how that goes. But you know, if you're trying to just beat the event for the first time, or you're trying to complete like some of the missions, because obviously they're going to add missions for the Goku and the Vegeta events at some point, so you might want to be doing those and running like this unit on the team. You know, you're not going to be bringing those items with you. So no super for the Goku and Gohan at the end, but that's fine. So we'll do this. Right, as long as we don't get supered in slot 1, the Goku and Gohan unit is perfectly fine. The friend is Rainbow as well, so he's easily going to be able to hold his own here. Get the dodge as well, that's what we like to see. So he's, I think the friend one is potentially almost fully built up at this point. And then good old Namek Goku, the meme. It's so funny how like divisive he is in the community at the moment, because obviously the red zone has got people acting like he sucks. And the thing is, I posted a tweet the other day which got quite a lot of traction, but like, it wasn't even me really making like a specifically solid take about whether I think he's good or bad. It was literally just me saying that I don't understand why all of a sudden everybody thinks he's bad. That was basically all I said. And but yeah, like, obviously Red Zone makes him look a little bit dated, but he's still very, very good. So alright, so we can get 6 again, or we can get 7. Oh, there we go. And a record so far for the video. We can get 7 orbs. So we get the full 24 key. Now with the support from Trunks, we're at 143k. So with the 58% we get on passive, and then the 30% from the super attack effect, we should be looking at around close to 250k defense on this turn. So hopefully we don't eat a super in the middle slot, because we probably would die. So let's see what happens here. If he is going to super this turn, Obviously, ideally he supers this AGL Gohan or Trunks at the very end. Why do I have a horrible feeling that one attack in the middle is going to be the super? So 7.6 on his attack stat with 7 orbs. I mean, honestly, that's not that bad. He is going to... Of course he is. Are we dead? We actually might be dead. I can't believe this. Ooh, 370k. Alright, well, fortunately, on the 200% team, we have a lot of HP. And Trunks, being as good as he is defensively, yeah, he's just going to take double-digit damage. Yeah, of course. Look at this. There's like 50 million attacks in slot 1 and 3. And the one attack in slot 2 is the super attack. I don't know why I'm even surprised, to be perfectly honest. But let's do this. And then... Are we going to take him out this turn? I feel like we are. So let's try and keep our orbs here. I'm going to have to heal, because obviously... knowing what happened last turn, he's probably going to super attack Namek Goku. So we'll go ahead and use the Princess Snake here, and then we'll do this. Because then we've got all of these physical orbs at the bottom. And if we do take him out this turn, then obviously I have the orb changing items ready for the next turn anyway. But I mean, because the thing is with those orb changing items, they are completely random as well. So the annoying thing is when you use one and it changes like one orb up in the top left or something stupid. So hopefully we can get an actual good selection with those, but we have to see how this turn plays out here. We didn't do a huge amount of damage because we didn't crit with Namek Goku, which is good in this instance. Xeno Goku hasn't been able to super attack a huge amount of times during this run, so he would take quite a bit of damage from a super attack here. But it looks like we are going to be fine. So we've got no support. So Gohan should be fine here. Now, what are the chances if I use the item? Are we going to change the physical orbs? Because that would be pretty good. And that leaves me one more orb changing item for next turn. Come on. Do the physical orbs. There. Whoa. Okay, well. Hang on to your butts. 22 orbs. So, oh no. Please no. Oh no. Right, I'm not going to hit the nodes. Please don't kill him. Of course that happened. Alright, well, AGL Gohan, he hasn't gotten a lot of stacks in. I'm not going to hit any of the nodes, so he's only going to get a very, very small damage multiplier here. But, of course, we get the Dokkan attack. We managed to get an actual really good orb change. And then... we're potentially just going to kill him before we get a chance to actually attack with Gohan. So, hopefully we don't go off too crazy here. Not by missing all the nodes, we won't do too much damage. Okay, good. So, 29 million. Okay. I mean, obviously, using that item and changing the entire field... we still don't take him out, though, because we don't crit. And that, like, in some of these harder events, you can actually really see how type disadvantage cucks you so hard. Because a unit getting 29 million attack stat when this guy had, like, was it 2 health bars or less? But because we didn't crit and we have type disadvantage, he did, like, no damage, which is actually crazy to me. Almost 30 million attack stat and we did like nothing in terms of damage. It's actually wild. So let's do this and then this, because then at least we are going to have the we have 610k HP with this team. What are the chances that he super attacks Trunks at the end? I mean, Trunks after supering once is going to have almost 350k defense, so okay, good. I was going to say we should be fine, but I mean this Gohan got his guard, so yeah, it still takes a lot of damage, but that is actually crazy. Rainbow Gohan taking that much damage. Obviously, if he supers first, he takes a lot less, but still very good. And then, of course, the normals are just going to do double-digit damage. So, depending on how many orbs we can get next turn, I would like to not use the item again. I thought it would be kind of funny to use it for one turn. And yeah, getting a 30 million attack stat is... it's pretty cool, but like I said, it's not really realistic, especially when you think about like the red zone, you know, to come for global, you can only bring one item. So you're not going to waste that item on an orb changing item, are you? You're going to bring a Whis or a Princess Snake, most likely. So, alright, we only got the one super, so that's fine for taking normal attacks. So let's see. So that's only 5. What about if we do... Actually, yeah, let's make sure we've actually got you in slot 1 first. So let's do this. And then let's do it again. Alright, we actually did change the blues. So 17 orbs. Obviously still pretty unrealistic in terms of if we were doing like a normal run and not like a showcase. But 17 orbs. I mean, with an orb changer, it's not that difficult. But any nuking style unit that doesn't create their own orbs is obviously always going to suffer a little bit. That's why like the tech androids are so good. I did the 200% showcase for them the other day. Mine are only 55%. And they were putting out some pretty crazy numbers. Especially on the turn where I think we picked up like 10 orbs. But yeah, 22 million. He dodges. Dodges the 22 million attack stat super attack. So yeah, I mean, Gohan, he's still usable for sure. On his best turn, we saw him at like 250k defense after supering, which is definitely not terrible. But when it comes to, you know, the red zone, ESBR, like, he will get destroyed by a super attack. So, but again, like, you gotta keep things in perspective. He's the first LR, so obviously we wouldn't necessarily expect him to still be super good. I'm trying to remember exactly when he got his EZA, because obviously it was quite a while ago. We'll do this so you still get your 12 key, get your defense stacks in. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the INT Gohan all this time later. I mean, he came out on Global, was it during or just before or just after? It was like at the time of the 2nd anniversary. So that is almost 5 years ago this unit first came out. And then obviously he got his EZA quite some time ago. But the fact that you can even use him in content. I mean, we did use all of our items because obviously, for the sake of the showcase and not just getting taken out, I wanted to play it a little bit safe. And we used some nuking items for fun. But I mean, we still managed to beat the event with this team. And even on his legit turns, we managed to see, like, without the item, we managed to see him getting up to, what, like 7.5 million? And that was on a turn with, was it 8 orbs was the most that we managed to get at any point during the run? So, definitely not terrible. So let's put him in slot 1 here and get 4 orbs. So it's like just enough to get his 18 keys. It's like the bare minimum for him. But with support on the rotation. So that is 5.4. Which, I mean, 5.4 million, like, you can very easily get turns where you get screwed over for orbs, and that's all you're going to be able to get. So 5.4 million without having a huge amount of defense. I think do we die to this? Ooh, almost. So yeah, I mean, he's definitely showing his age now, but let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.